Peter Martin.
What's up?
What's your favorite blues tune that people might not know is...
oh,
wow, okay. Go ahead. Is that G blues?
G blues. I love a G blues.
Well, everybody loves a G blues, but I was saying, what's your favorite blues tune that people might not know was a blues? Like, it follows the form, but it's maybe not that obvious.
Like blues incognito.
Perfect, yeah, blues incognito.
Well,
Yeah, Wayne Shorter's Footprints. Great call, great call. That's awesome pick. Awesome pick. I was going to say something similar. I like this one. Check it out, guys.
I don't think that's a blues.
Oh, it is. Au contraire, mon frère.
Ah, oui, oui.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Okay. Well, I got another one for you. All right. I don't know if you remember this. You were kind of young.
Okay. What?
Have You Got the Look?
Oh, that's a great call.
And I'm Peter Martin.
And you're listening to the You'll Hear It podcast.
Music Explored.
Explored, brought to you today by Open Studio. Go to openstudiojazz.com for your jazz lesson needs.
Please and thank you. Thank you all for going there.
Thank you and please.
We have so many new members.
Oh, we've got so many new members. Welcome everybody who's new to Open Studio. We had a great couple of weeks, the last couple of weeks, welcoming new members. We also have new courses, by the way.
Yes.
We've got a new jazz piano primer course for a rank beginner, like a smelly beginner jazz pianist.
Is that what that means? I never knew that.
From the great Kaleo Dorothy, incredible New York City jazz pianist. And we have a new course from modern jazz piano master, one of the greatest musicians walking around on planet Earth right now, Sullivan Fortner.
Oh, we love Sullivan.
It is magical. So go over to openstudiojazz.com, become a member. We're having a party over there.
We're having a party over there. We have so many new You'll Hear It listeners in particular that we've been hearing about that have joined up for over the holidays, and it's a fun place. Yeah. Sullivan's great. Okay, so can I do a little bit of a teaser, a little bit of a peek around the corner? Are we allowed to do that?
I mean, we're listening to Prince today, so tease and peek away.
tease and peek. That's creepy. But yeah, so this is the end of season 2, the final episode. Well, the new season. It's really season 274.
It's really season.
Although it feels like 475, to be honest.
But I think technically it's of the new seasons, it's season 3, but whatever.
Really coming up is season 3.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying we're ending. This is the last episode today of season 2. Prince signed the Times.
I've gone cross-eyed, so I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, next season, next year, as in 2026, are you ready for it? Because it's coming. It's coming like a Mack truck, my
I'm
friend.
ready, man. I can't wait. We've got a lot of great albums on deck, including some Sullivan Fortner.
That's where I was getting to. See, look, you're completing my thoughts. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to be listening to a bunch of great albums in the new year, so stick with us. But Peter, we're ending this season. This is the official. We've got some stuff coming up in the little break, some surprises and some maybe sneak peeks at even some new shows that we might have. But this is the official end of our run before we take a little bit of a break. But
for the listener, it's not really gonna be much of a break.
Not much of a break.
It's stuff's gonna be dropping like hail in the Midwest in June. Come on damaging. Now. Come on now.
We wanted to go out with kind of a bang.
Yes.
And we're going to go out with
we're going to.
go out with a banger. And this is one of the most requested artists. And actually, this album in particular, people have requested a ton. in comments, in emails, you've been telling us you want to hear some Prince.
Are jazz fans? Have they been? We don't know if they've been asking.
Well, let's get into this. So, no,
yeah.
let's maybe address some elephants in the room. So, in the last couple seasons, the last 3 seasons, we've been doing more like jazz-adjacent stuff. We've been doing a lot of Stevie Wonder. We've been doing a lot of Michael Jackson.
No one complained about Stevie. Let's just put that out there.
We did some Marvin Gaye. We've been doing a lot of hip-hop. We've been doing some stuff that
R&B.
R&B.
Yep.
And we've still been doing a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, let's do a little.
You know, a little bit of like what our thoughts are on why we kind of changed the format of the show. Because for years it was just like, this is a C7.
Right. Don't even play it. Like listeners and viewers are running away as soon as you said that. Right. That sounded good though, actually.
Well,
yeah, we were much more of a splaining type of video, much more of a tutorial video podcast.
Yeah.
Really 2 jazz guys talking to other jazz guys. And yeah, we have strayed a lot of it from that. And just, I mean, it's actually nothing super calculating just because we're not smart and sophisticated enough to do too much calculation. But I think, you know, the way that we're coming up with, obviously, we're typically featuring 1 album per episode. Like today, Prince, Sign of the Times. And then we're breaking it down. But like how we come up with these albums, it's actually not about what style or genre. It's about if one of us, or hopefully, as in this case, both of us love an album.
Yeah.
Like it's either got to be in our rotation or used to be in our rotation and we're excited to put it back.
Impactful for us, meaningful for one of us. That's literally the only criteria.
Right. And I mean, a little bit, sometimes for one of us, it's more like, oh, I've always wanted to dive deeper into that album.
For sure.
Or dive back into that. Or maybe sometimes, like with Largo, Brad Meldau at the beginning of last season, right? Earlier this year, like I never really checked. I mean, I'd heard that record and I heard him playing a lot of that music live at that time because I was, you know, touring adjacent with him and knew him and we kind of came up together. But that was a fun thing for me because you were passionate about it and knew that record. So that was a discovery thing for me and I think for a lot of folks. So that's kind of the main philosophy, if there is one. That's the elephant in the room.
That's really it. There's nothing more calculated than that. And it's like, I know we don't think about like genre as like, well, I can't talk about this or like this because it's not a specific straight ahead.
You famously love genres.
I honestly, I really hate them. But this is a great example. Like to me, this album and, you know, something by John Coltrane sit at the same place in my heart.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like impactful.
Yep.
I think Prince is
entertaining. One
of the most incredible artists at what he does. I think all of the artists that we've listened to in not just the last couple seasons where we've been expanding, but before that are like really meaningful to both of us. And that's what we're going to continue to do because it makes it really fun because we get to just talk about music we love. And that's what we
exactly. And I think that one thing that I've learned during this year and this new format is that stuff that is impactful to both of us or one of us sometimes doesn't land if you didn't come up with that music, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like we had a little bit with the Lauryn Hill. There was some folks that we heard from that was definitely like, don't get this album, and I never really will. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some stuff. I mean, like, is A Love Supreme by John Coltrane have to be for everybody? Even like the Mount Rushmore of greatest jazz or any albums probably ever made. No, it doesn't have to be for everybody. You like what you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The greatest Bordeaux wine. Everybody says it's great, but if you don't like it, you don't like it, and so that's okay.
Yeah. The only criteria is that it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Wait, you're kind of contradicting what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. No, speaking of good though.
Yeah. Great?
This is great.
Yeah.
What we're dealing with is great. I'm so
interesting,
freaking excited for today, dude.
You brought your own iPad. You're so damn excited.
I brought my own iPad. I brought my own mic. No, man. So I'm late to Prince. I'm late to the game. I was a little too young to appreciate Prince. Like
your mom and dad would, if they heard the lyrics the suggestions, they were like, a little young Adam didn't need to be pushed ahead into puberty with that kind of stuff.
My dad is an amazing guy. He's the sweetest man in the world, but he's a little too puritanical to let his son, especially when all this music came out, I was a child.
Yeah, you were
like 3-4 years old, right? And
there's nothing there for you at that age.
Nothing there for me, because Prince famously.
He makes people blush.
The horniest artist of all time, possibly. But that's what's so amazing about it is he has this incredible cocktail of
his horn sections were amazing.
No,
Yeah.
he's got this incredible cocktail of like this, like sex, but also this like real genuine care that he puts into the lyric. I mean, it's really, and this album in particular has like spiritual elements and all kinds of stuff to it.
Was there an awkward combination of religion and sex in a lot of his music?
And a lot of great music, that's true. But man, so like I said, the first Prince I remember was Bat Dance from the Batman movie, because that was such a huge movie in my life.
Right.
And then I remember like Kiss, a little bit from the radio, and then Seven, the song Seven, Seven, and we'll watch.
Yeah.
That was me. My friends used to sing that or whatever in band class, but like I was never into early Prince.
Yeah.
And what we're listening to, Sign of the Times, is not early Prince. This is like him after he was already established, but I just want to go on a little journey.
Yeah, because this is going to get into when I first
the beginning. Because here's another thing I noticed. So I had a blind spot, right? And I've since fallen madly in love. Like I love this music so much.
I was lost, but now I'm found.
Like to me, there's such a deep connection between Prince and James Brown, Marvin Gaye, Parliament. You know what I mean? Like all these artists, D'Angelo afterwards. Like there's all of these artists that are connected to Michael Jackson. And but I've noticed something. There's a certain window of millennial, mid-millennial, that doesn't understand Prince. And they tell me about it. They're like, I don't get it. I've never gotten into it.
Half the staff, the production staff here falls squarely in that camp.
I know. Except for shout out to producer Caleb, who when everybody's talking about how they don't get Prince, Caleb gets a look of both confusion, anger, and sadness on his face.
Right. Not a real millennial.
But I want to first just take us on a journey from the beginning of Prince's career to Sign of the Times. But then also, we're not going to rush through this, because I want to make you, if you're not a Prince fan, we're gonna do some work on that right now.
That's right.
And we're gonna start in 1978. He made this album when he recorded this album when he was 19 years old. Came out right when he turned 20.
Yep.
And it's called For You, 1978. And this is soft and wet. Already starting kind of dirty. Woo.
Well, he'd learned to groove. That part was instilled in him.
I mean, that's all James Brown right there.
Yeah.
Like, you put in a horn section and acoustic instruments. A little bit of P-Funk, a little bit of Bernie Worrell with some of those synth sounds, A
lot of Bernie Worrell.
I'm gonna crank the music today, buddy. I hope you don't mind. I gotta feel it.
This is for you. Yeah, for you. I always forget about very Worrell-esque.
19 years old, man.
Yeah. But this was a strong freshman output.
To the bridge. Little disco beat going on in 78.
Man.
Oh, man.
But man, it's got that disco bridge, but it's not dated or corny at all. Man, grooving as fudge.
Did you hear that?
He's
Did
back.
you hear that? Just said, hold on, I'm backing it up. Listen to this.
Is that Oberheim?
What else is sounding like this in the late 70s?
Yeah.
Very little.
Was he playing everything on there already?
I don't know if he was on this one. Someone in the comments. Here's the thing about Prince. A lot of Prince heads. A lot of people know everything about Prince. Let us know. Is Prince playing all the instruments on this one?
Disclosure, we're going to screw up a lot of things. Please don't Prince us.
Like I said, we weren't born with this. We've learned from it.
I always forget that this is his first record, because I always think about probably what you're going to play next. I'm not trying to push you there.
Okay.
I always think of that as his first record. I mean, I'm just picturing it, and I'm excited that we're about to go there.
I picture that.
Because this was a great record, but this was not a big record.
None of the first 4 albums that we're about to play were big records. They all made a little bit of a splash.
The next one was pretty big, maybe a little later, like after, even up to like Purple Rain, people going back to rediscover.
Let's not rush through it, Peter. I don't want to rush through any of this, bro. I don't want to rush through any of this. Okay, so that was
if you're
for
listening
you.
and not watching, he just adjusted his beanie.
Stop.
He adjusted his beanie.
So that was for you, 1978.
Yeah.
That peaked at number 163 on the Billboard
Yeah, I mean, that's
Hot 100, right? And one thing I want you to notice that up until Purple Rain, he makes an album a year, every year.
Yeah.
And so that's 1978.
He was working. He wasn't rich yet, man. Come on. He's working, man.
1979, self-titled Prince.
Oh.
What?
Come on. This was 79. We got Off the Wall, same year. Woo. He found it here.
But they always seem to let you down. And I get discouraged.
I could live here for 3 hours. I could honestly live here for 3 hours.
Yeah, Off the Wall, 79. That's a good year.
That's all I'm living for. Yeah. Don't wanna pressure you, baby. But all I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover.
Does I Want to Be Your Lover?
Big hit though, wasn't
This
it?
went to number 11. Yeah, this was
Number 11,
his
yeah.
first real like splash into some things.
But I think R&B, this was probably one, and this is high.
I wanna turn you on, turn you out, all night long, make you shine. I'm lover, yeah.
All that falsetto stuff there.
The string pads, octave up high.
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be
But there's so many details happening here. There's so much nuance happening here for such a young artist.
Yeah,
I
number
mean-
one on US R&B.
Amazing.
Yeah.
For such a young artist, I mean, I can only think of MJ and Stevie as like the equivalent of this.
Right.
And especially he is playing, I don't know if he's playing everything on everything, but he is playing
could
drums
play.
on a lot of stuff. He's playing obviously guitar on a lot of stuff. He's an amazing keyboard player. Like
Killer
he's playing
keyboard.
all that stuff,
Piano.
production, and obviously like vocals.
Background vocals.
Vocals, he's an all-timer, as we're going to hear this whole episode.
But it's interesting because, like you're saying, so
I wanted to do.
Woo.
I wanna be your lover.
man, that's got to be a guitar.
Makes you come running. I wanna be your lover.
Makes you want to dip.
I wanna turn you on, turn you out, all night long, make you shine. Yeah.
So, but you're mentioning Stevie and Michael Jackson. So he's younger. Is he younger than Michael? Yeah, he's younger than Michael a little bit. But the other thing is like he's much younger than like even either one of them at this age. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. Think about how many more records they'd made. Like 15 probably
By the time,
each. By the time they're 19.
But this is what I'm saying though.
20 years old.
Prince is about to go on a run here.
Yeah.
where he's getting in the reps.
But this is still, that's a sophomore. That's his sophomore.
Sophomore.
And I always thought for years, I thought that was his first record. Like,
Yeah.
I always just, because that was the first one I was aware of.
it's self-titled too.
Yeah.
So that's 78, 79.
that's a
here's,
good accoutrement on
Here's
that one.
80.
Oh, come on. He turned the page on the decade too. You hear that? Yeah. 1980s, I got you.
This is from Dirty Mind. This is one of the dirtiest albums.
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh, we're going to get
sexed
to that
up
on
albums of all
Sign
time.
of the Times,
This is
too.
called Head. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Remember when I met you, baby? You were on your
Oh, listen to that.
way to be wed.
Man, is
You were so
James Brown or Parliament at this point a bigger influence on him?
You can hear both.
Yeah.
So, and then,
But also
vocally,
like Commodores, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Marvin Gaye,
Marvin
with the
Gaye.
vocal stuff,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Jimi Hendrix. Hear that
Hendrix, for
later.
sure,
later.
yeah. Everything's on the one, man. Everything's on the
Yeah.
one. Ah. Crazy. It's crazy we'll listen to that on this podcast. Honestly, it makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've done 78, 79, 80.
80.
Here's 81.
Oh, come on now. This is where I became uber aware.
This is unbelievable.
My
This
sister's
is-
blasting this from the bedroom next door.
Singing into her hairbrush kind of
Yeah.
style.
Oh, come on.
This is Controversy from the album Controversy.
This was a breakthrough here.
Like, what a sound he's developed in these 4 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, the wiggle.
Oh man, come on, wiggle
What
it.
a sound.
We know you.
And you can hear, actually,
Everybody was singing this.
you can hear Michael Jackson pull from this later.
Yeah.
Honestly. On some Thriller stuff.
I was 10 years old then, but I remember this like it was, or 11. I was 11.
Come on now.
My sister was 14.
Oh, it's right
So,
in
you
her
know,
wheelhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, I missed all this.
Yeah.
I've just discovered it like as a grown-up. We're not going anywhere, by the way. Don't try to go anywhere. You got to live in this for a
Oh
minute.
man, I'm here for the till the light bill runs out. Controversy. Man, this is such, he'd already developed like his like releases and his bridges. The way he would do that became a hallmark of like how he would songwrite, like with the harmony, like because he's just like grooving,
Yeah.
you know, JB style,
And then just a
on
little
one thing,
release, like
and then like
it's
some
take it to
major
the bridge.
chords, and, yeah.
for sure.
But he wouldn't be necessarily going to like dominant chords. It'd be real like major optimist, like here.
All the guitar playing.
Sloppy, nasty, dirty snare. Woo.
Come on.
Details.
Might break some shit. Damn.
We're still on the one. Oh, scratch, chicken grease. Come on. Woo. But we're starting to get a little more, a little syncopation in there, right? That guitar, that's giving it. Rhythm guitar. Man, this is a lot of just sitting on a
What else do you need,
groove
man?
for a big hit.
What else do we need?
Yeah, but this stuff doesn't usually. This is big.
So this album was made it all the way up to 21 on the Billboard 200, 3 on the R&B albums. Controversy made it to 70.
Man,
Do Me Baby
I
made it
remember
to
this is bigger.
46.
I mean, that's still big.
Let's
but-
Work made it to 9 from this album. So he's having hit singles. He's having hit albums. Then,
We knew.
like he has got a pretty big hit here.
Oh, ever heard of it?
Next year now.
This is when the devil was in style. A lot of demonic movies. Everybody liked it. You know, Halloween,
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger. Well, it's a little early for Freddy.
For sure. Role-playing game Panics.
Yeah. Ouija boards.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
Maybe a Lynn? Early Lynn?
Lame, but some. Yeah. And some real symbols, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a link clap for sure.
Come on, man.
That's thick. That's swampy. A little swampy, right?
Listen, hold on, back it up. Listen to this
They got
one.
swamps up in Minnesota?
I know.
That's all program, right?
They got a lakes. I mean, you
Man,
might have to
that's
cleanse
some-
yourself in the
the lakes of the
Cleansing
the
waters.
waters of Lake Minnetonka.
This is 1999 from the album 1999, which is from 1982.
Right.
The purple has made its way into the equation here.
This is crazy though. None of these were #1 hits yet.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It took them a minute.
Well, shout out Nancy Martin. They were #1 hits on my wing of our house.
Your sister had good taste.
For those years.
She had
So
good
it felt
taste.
like it was. I remember, man, this was such a... Oh my God, 1999 Y2K.
I know.
It's never gonna happen.
Well,
it turned out it
even
did.
in '82, no one's talking Y2K. No one's thinking
There's
about
no
that.
computers.
Well,
Well,
like in the '90s, we all started
Yeah.
talking about it. But like even
Look
I
at you,
remember,
you're still scared of it. Look, you're still a little like,
a little
it could
freaky.
come back.
I mean, I'm not convinced that the world didn't end, and everything since then has been a kind of a after. You know what I mean?
Right,
And we'll
right.
talk about that. That's a different podcast.
Well, if we go to the deluxe version of Sign O' Times, go to like CD number 18, there might be some backwards
That's true.
scrolls talking about that.
Okay, so just to recap here where
Yeah.
we're at. So 78, he's 19. He releases For You. 79, the next year, Prince.
I'm
80, the next year, Dirty
10.
Mind.
I'm 10.
81, the next year, Controversy.
I'm
82,
11.
the next year, 99.
Yeah.
He takes a year off to make a movie
Ever heard of it?
and becomes one of the biggest
His first movie.
one of the biggest stars in the world with the soundtrack.
This was big. This was big.
This is also incredible.
Now we're going to the shores of Lake Minnetonka,
We
right?
really are.
Yeah.
Shout out Minnesota. Shout out Minneapolis.
Shout out Minneapolis.
I'm jealous of Minneapolis that they have
First
friends.
Avenue. I played a gig there.
Hey,
That's now that's wind drums.
I never meant to call you in pain.
Is this a power ballad?
Yeah.
Is it folk? Is it blues?
R&B.
R&B? Pop?
It's Prince.
Yeah. But it's kind of power ballad. Take it to the floor.
I love that change there. Going to the 6 and then the 5.
Gospel too, right?
It's gospel. Go to the dominant. Don't.
That's a weird way to do it. So great. That's a weird. I mean, it's a typical to one, but the timing of it is genius.
Have you ever played this song with anybody?
Well, at a Lenny Klinger gig, I think I did.
Shout out.
back in the late, actually, not that long after this, I think.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I
Lenny
did.
Klinger. Shout out Lenny Klinger. Wedding band king of St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
I definitely played it on those two. But I played it in other circumstances, like as a cover with with Anita Jackson here on
yeah.
a show with our dear friend Montez Coleman, who we lost a couple years ago. And the audience, whenever I've played this song, flips
Yeah.
out. Everybody's singing.
Cigarette lighter.
Cigarette
Even
lighters.
non-smokers.
I mean, it's just amazing. And
Yeah.
then famously, you know, Prince, before he passed away, played the Super Bowl a few years before and started playing this song. It's literally started raining. It's one of the great. It is the greatest Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
Yeah.
And I mean, what a performer! What a performer! What a album! Purple
What an
Rain.
artist.
We're not even there to Sign of the Times yet. We still have 2 more. So this is.
We're not at peak. Well, Sign of the Times. We're going to talk
he's
about that.
peaking with his celebrity and the
Yeah.
hits and all that stuff. You know.
This was big crossover. This has got #1 Billboard.
Yeah, Purple
There it
Rain
is.
was his first #1 Billboard
Yeah.
Hot 200. It stayed at the
movie
top
was
of the
big.
charts for 24 consecutive weeks, which is
Yeah.
half a year, which is insane, and was on the charts for 167 weeks. That's right, folks. Over 3 years on the
I mean, it
Billboard
wasn't
charts.
Thriller, but it was close. Like closer than like if
Yeah.
it like Thriller is just such. I mean, in terms of like sales and just like being omnipresent, crossing over to
Yeah.
pretty much all different types of folks in the U.S. This was huge in UK, all around the world. But I mean, it wasn't. Had it not been for Thriller, this would have been seen as like just such a mass. It still was seen. It captured the kind of cultural zeitgeist in a way that was pretty stunning. I was, what are we at? 13? Yeah, 13, 14 years old.
1985, he follows it up with Prince and the Revolution, the first album that's billed as Prince and the Revolution. This is Around the World in a Day. You might know this song from it. Listen to the production. The production has changed. There's a lot of drippy, wet digital sounds happening, which becomes kind of his signature of this era. Yeah, this is Raspberry Beret.
I was working part-time in a 5 and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee.
Mr. McGee.
He told me several times that he didn't like my kind, 'cause I was a bit too leisurely. It seems that I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than
Man, this record was great. And it was number 1 too. Okay, so there you go. I was gonna say, I this felt like a little bit of a fall off.
Well,
after
I mean,
Purple
Purple
Rain
Rain was so huge.
Yeah, but this was big too.
It's. I mean, Bad felt like a fall off from Thriller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But this, one of my favorites, Parade, again with the Revolution. Go back to what works.
Yeah,
Let's go back dry.
that's right.
Yeah.
Right? Is it good? Wet dry.
don't have to be you.
Oh man,
One of the greatest vocal
crispy
performances.
as fudge.
One of the greatest vocal performances of all time.
Yeah. I mean, he's like
Just need your love.
obviously a master of the falsetto, but like the control,
Still don't
pronunciation, the phrasing.
need experience to turn me out there.
Again, I think the Lynn drum here in full effect, right?
Yeah.
Leave it all to me. I'm gonna show you.
Man, the close mic. I mean,
Damn.
like his relationship with the mic, his mic technique, very good.
Rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool.
Famously recorded 24 hours a day, so you expect it to be good for days on end. And then he's making waffles, pancakes.
Extra time in your kiss.
I mean, he says you don't have to be cool to rule my world, but I'm guaranteeing every girl that was with him was probably pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Right.
We might listen to this whole thing because the vocals at the end go,
Have we got to the main album yet?
we're getting there.
Can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. Yeah. I want to
You know what's
be
interesting about this?
The blues, by the way.
Yeah, it is a blues. There's almost no bass. You notice that?
Yeah, there's not.
There's a little bit of like hint at it, I think,
to me.
which is weird. Like, how would that work?
Don't have to be rich to be my
5-chord.
Don't have to be cool. Rule my world. Ain't no particular sign.
This is totally blues.
I just want your
Man.
extra time in your kiss. Yes.
Some JB right here.
I think dance.
Check it out. I wish I could do that. I wish I had so
can't.
hard I could
You
do
can't.
that. I can't get even close to the octave he can. Yeah.
Wendy's parade.
Woo! What?
Got to.
Woo! Wah wah.
Women like girls. Rule my
Man, he's deconstructing that blues form. So cool, man.
At your age, mama. Not your shoes.
Great insult.
Act your age, not your shoe size.
You don't have to watch Dynasty.
Little
And he's got
dated
that
here.
kind of like marimba sound. You hear that?
Yeah.
You just need to be
And he's staying on the one at weird places. And then goes with,
yeah.
This run here at the end.
oh,
Oh, wait. Hold on, back up just a second. Now listen to his voice. You don't have to.
You just need to be
You don't have to be rich. Listen to the
your fool. Yeah. You don't have
Woo! You don't.
to be
you know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
to be cool to rule my world. I'm not particular sign. I just want your extra time, your kiss.
Greatest ending. And just going on, just
Oh,
the
that
greatest.
fade out.
All of the kisses were like kiss, and then the last one kiss. So cool. Ask your boy.
Talk to your boy.
Talk to your boy. Oh man, episode over? No, episode just starting because
We're just up to 85.
That's 86, and now
Oh,
we're
that
up
was
to
86.
87, and Prince is going to release what would become an album I had actually never heard of until a few years ago. Because like I said, I wasn't a Prince head growing up. I've come to it later in life. life. Of course, I heard Purple Rain. Of course, I heard Kiss. Of course, I heard 1999. I played all those, learning music growing up or whatever in different bands and
You thought
scenarios.
the career ended then, and he went to the old folks' home. Huh?
No, but discovering this album has been a real joy. So Sign of the Times, the revolution is about to break up here between 86 and 87. And he's going to try to make like 3 different albums. So Sign of the Times comprises tracks that are recorded for 3 different projects that were later abandoned. One called Dream Factory, one called Camille, which we're going to get into because Camille's all over this album, which was named, Camille is the name of his alter ego, a gender fluid alter ego. And then a triple album called Crystal Ball. And
which Warner Brothers, which he finished, I believe.
And
Warner Brothers was just like, no triple albums, buddy.
So many of the songs on Sign of the Times.
Shout out Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I know.
Wah, wah.
Many of the songs on Sign of the Times were recorded for Camille in 1986.
Yeah.
And it's, we'll talk about Camille. But so he disbanded the
But this whole thing, the name
revolution.
for Prince is, and androgynous alter ego. Did Prince never actually said that though? Did he? It was so vague at the time.
It was
I
very
think
vague.
Some of this is a little bit revisionist.
He's a master storyteller with his persona.
Yeah,
His
an
persona
actor or
is-
maybe not. Who knows? But it was never like, hello, this is Camille, my alter ego. It was just we just sort of accepted it. Then it was like, oh, that's his thing.
So this was a big hit, but it wasn't as huge of a hit as Purple Rain. It reached number 6 on the U.S. Billboard 200, number 4 on the R&B. It sold 5.25 million copies, which right now sounds like an unbelievable amount of albums sold.
Oh,
but
5.2 million streams? That's not bad.
But compared to other albums that he made, it wasn't. It's still really big. But this is
And
considered
it's a double album.
It's a double
And then
album.
it became a triple
So
album. And then it became a 6-tuplet.
That's right. That's right.
Deluxe version.
But this is one of the most revered albums critically of the 1980s. It was really well received critically when it came out. Like a Critics' Darling, Album of the Year, was nominated for a Grammy for Album of the Year. And is considered by a lot of people to be one of his best albums, if not his best album.
Yeah.
And I'd be interested, again, having come to Prince later in life and really just absorbing it over the last 10 years or so, I would love to hear people's thoughts. I know we got loads of Prince heads in our comments. So let us know, what is the Prince head favorite album? And I'm sure everybody has difference, but
and there's no right answer to this, but it is interesting
but
to
there
hear.
is a right answer for Herbie Hancock. There is a right answer.
Well,
for
no, but
I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
maybe.
Just kidding.
No, but isn't it a little bit like, okay, so we always referencing Kind of Blue, Miles Davis, right? So you could be like, is that his Mount Olympus? Is that his greatest work? And then, but does that imply that it's downhill afterwards? He did some great work after that, and I feel like this is that kind of like.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I like I said, the albums after this,
and when he got a new power generation, like he really was like
newer
a
power
chameleon.
generation.
Yeah, man, that was a
90s,
good band,
yeah,
bro. And I think that like Prince stayed relevant up until the end. He made so much music, and it was more I love this. Thank you for this lead up, this year by year.
Isn't that fun?
It's so fun, and it's also like, he had the constraints of like the record label, which obviously he
just pieced out of at one point.
He got out of that. He just became a different person. He's like, I can't get out of that record contract. Well, I'm going to become.
Can't even use my name anymore.
Forget about Camille. I'm going to
become a symbol.
Put that on the contract, bitch.
For those kids who don't know, there was a time in the 90s where he went by the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
And it was technically he was just a symbol that he had created.
Well, I think those are that was 2 different levels that he went, wasn't it?
It's insane.
Yeah. So, and he was, like you say, great story to all this.
And
was
then the
part of
artist
the lore.
for a while, it was just the artist.
It's
amazing.
He was great. And then he started his own record label, of course, Paisley Parks, and then, created, everybody was like, oh yeah, he had a home studio. No, he had Paisley Park Studio, which was like a huge, enterprise.
It's high level ego death when you completely just like, I'm just getting rid of all of it.
Right.
I'm deleting the person you've known, and I'm doing my
And then remember he had that one, so this is what I was saying. Like up until this point, it's like everything, there's sort of an order to how you can track what he's doing. I have the feeling, well, I know his output was huge then, but like everything had to fit onto an album.
Yeah.
Right? And then Sign of the Times, it's like, this is his first like multiple situation, isn't it? And there's even there's a live track, which we're going to talk about, that's kind of a holdover from the year before with the Revolution. But like this is the beginning of things starting to be able, like, for an artist that's so prolific like Prince to be able to kind of come beyond the shackles just of like, make your album, one a year, that's a lot. They better be hits and stuff, which eventually lets, remember when he made the one record that was like, the name of the record was like 1-800-GET-FUNK?
Yeah.
And it was like the first, it was like pre-internet.
And you could call it.
You call the numbers how you ordered it. It's so
Super smart.
I mean, he was a master marketer, but I mean, the amount of music that he made, this triple album that was rejected by Warner Brothers, Sign of the Times, which ended up coming out, which is a double album. But all at the same time during 86 and 87, he was working on this, what was it called? Madhouse? Madhouse. I was about to say Mad Men. That was
with the faux
TV
jazz
show.
band. Yeah.
Yeah, with Eric Leeds.
Eric Leeds. Yeah, Eric Leeds.
And it was like a fusion band. And a bunch of, actually, we have, well, we can play it later because we haven't played it in the actual. I have one of the tracks on there. We can play an example of that ended up on one of the. Yeah.
And this has nothing to do with Sign of the Times, really.
No, but it's on Sign of the Times deluxe version.
The deluxe.
The Dopio deluxe.
1-800 Sign of the Times.
I mean, he was into some stuff, man.
This is weird. It's great.
It even has shades of like, some of the stuff had shades of like Chick Corea, Electric Band
100%
stuff.
got a match style, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, let's get to Sign of the Times. So the title track kicks off the album. Prince is the sole credited artist on this song. The lore goes that he created the song using the factory settings on the Fairlight, which is hilarious if true.
Great. That's Lynn drum, bass drum, isn't it? I love that bass drum sound, man.
Oh yeah.
Man, this bass line, come on.
So a lot of this was recorded at his home in Lake Minnetonka. No, seriously, in Minnesota.
Yeah,
at Paisley Park.
Yeah.
And some in LA, but like it's for all these different projects. But he did a lot of this just himself.
Yeah.
Engineered by Susan Rogers and Coke Johnson.
This is pre-Paisley Park Studios, right?
Oh, might have been pre-Paisley Park. You might
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, you're right. Lake Minnetonka home studio.
Is being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack, toting a machine gun.
But this is kind of like his, that bass line.
The lyrics on this album too get a little political, get a little spiritual.
Time.
Might be the Fairlight.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, is this kind of like what's going on, right?
Yeah, he just kind of like
cracked out. It's the 80s, baby.
Hurricane and it ripped the ceiling off a church and killed
Hurricane.
everyone inside. You turn on the telly and every other story is telling you somebody died. My sister killed her baby cause she couldn't afford to feed it. And was sending people to the moon. In September my cousin tried reefer for the very first time. Now he's doing horse. It's June.
Again, the storytelling out of this world. He's on another level.
The production detail. Was he a perfectionist?
Unbelievable artist.
Times.
Go.
Sitting on when a rocket ship explodes and everybody still wants to fly. But some say man ain't happy unless man truly dies. Oh, why time. Baby, make a speech.
He's playing with that major and minor, both with the chords. And like when we talk about that, it's like, bum, ba, ba. My thing went off, so ba da da, minor, ba da, major, right? He's going back and forth, and the bass line sets that up, because he's sliding between the minor and the major. It's okay. I don't know. We're not a jazz podcast anymore. It's all good. Boom, boom, boom. But now he's off of it. But when he comes back to it, like that's like little connection point. That contributes to this like underlying blues feel to it. And sharp 9 too. I mean, I think all the guitar coming in and going, like there's no constant rhythm guitar, but it's coming in and like giving it that syncopation. So so the drums don't become too. The drum pattern's killer. I mean, that keeps it from being too automated.
It's going back to
it's on the grid.
It's
right?
going back to Controversy, right?
Yeah.
The one from '81 when he was younger. He's got so much patience in these grooves. He's not afraid to let you sit in it for a long time.
Wow.
And
One chord, James Brown.
Parliament,
Brown.
like James Brown and Parliament. Like, let's sit in there. It's not effective unless we sit in there
Right.
and just like vibe in the space for a minute.
And I mean, I might get slapped for saying this. My apologies.
Don't
but
say it.
No. Compared to James Brown and Parliament, like he's kind of like lyrically and storytelling wise, he's kind of got another level to add to it.
Well,
You know, I mean,
he's
James
got his
Brown-
own thing.
He's got his own. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
there's I don't even want to say sophisticated because James Brown, master storyteller. But like James Brown is in the groove, right?
Bro, all three of those artists,
Okay.
high level at what they're
Did you just
doing.
put a lampshade on my head, man?
I mean, I don't want to like qualify who's better, James Brown, Parliament,
No, I'm
or
just saying,
Prince,
but he
because,
brings-
like, damn,
no,
they
but
all
Prince
are so
brings-
unique. You know what I mean?
They are, but I'm saying one of the unique elements of Prince is that he brings, like, we're talking about the precision of the production, like the guitar coming in, this underlying, like what he's doing with the drums. I mean, but the storytelling is it's very Stevie Wonder-esque. It's very,
Marvin Gaye-esque.
Marvin Gaye.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Well, that's Sign of the Times. That's the start. After that, we got Play
That's
in the
such a great way to
Sunshine.
start the record,
I
too.
know. A little bit of Play in the
Hey.
Sunshine. Playing in the Sunshine.
Yeah.
He's the only sole credited artist on this song as well, with the exception of the background vocals by his girlfriend, Susanna Melvoin.
Oh, that's one of Wendy or Lisa's sisters, twin sister. Lisa's, I guess, or Wendy. Can't remember. I took some Wendy and Lisa lore.
Little DX7 on that, maybe?
Yeah, a lot of DX.
After that is Housequake.
Shut up already. Damn.
This is Camille. So this is his androgynous alter
Tell me who
ego,
in this house know about the quake.
higher pitched voice
Right.
that he recorded, sped up the tape.
Sounds like a sassy
If you
dude,
know how
doesn't
to
it?
rock, say yeah. If you know how to party, say oh yeah.
But how did he speed it up without changing the tempo at that time?
But if you ain't hip to the rare housequake, shut up already. Damn. Housequake. Everybody jump up and down. Housequake. Oh, there's a brand new groove going round. In your funky town.
This has so much to me,
Rock this mother.
Parliament.
Oh,
with
for sure.
the Camille vocals,
Yeah.
the bass, the synth sound.
And now we're getting that bam, backbeat.
What to do? You put your foot down on the two. You jump up on the one. Now you're having fun. You're doing
Oh, it's so nasty.
question. Does anybody know about the quake?
Woo!
Oh shit!
His counterpoint.
You can't get off until you make
Maybe.
the house shake. Now everybody clap your hands. Come on. Let's jam, y'all. Let's jam. Don't wait for your neighbor. Green eggs and ham.
Kendrick Lamar.
Doing the house quake.
Little influence here, huh?
There's a brand new groove going round in your city, in your town. Housequake. And the
Man, this is a.
I mean, it's
This is a
psychedelic.
thick, complicated, sophisticated ass grooving album, man.
It's psychedelic. Well, I mean,
Damn.
what's so special about this album is then followed up with the Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
Oh,
one of the great tracks on this album.
man. The engineering, shout out
I was like,
Susan Rogers and Coke Johnson.
Coke
your
Johnson.
boy.
I'll say.
Nickname or given name?
I don't know.
Love soda or love white powder? We don't know. No, just kidding.
That warbly synth
Yeah.
sound is amazing.
Dorothy was a waitress on the promenade.
What else sounds like this? You know what I mean?
I remember when I heard that, I was like, what the hell's I want to go on a promenade.
Dishwater blonde, tall and fine. She got a lot of chips. Well, earlier, I've been talking stuff.
I believe that's Prince playing drums, programming drums on this.
I think so.
Fighting with lovers past.
And I think he's playing
I needed someone.
bass guitar on this
He's
too. Or maybe
apparently
that's-
he's the only, he's
Yeah.
the sole artist credited on the song, with the exception of his girlfriend Susanna again.
Well, I ordered. Yeah, let me get a fruit cocktail.
Let me get a cocktail.
fruit cocktail. read what you made into that.
It's like watching a Tarantino movie. There's so many quotes from all of his albums. You know, like cool
Ask
guy
your boy.
quotes. Ask your boys.
Oh, I said cool.
Woo.
I'm leaving my pants on.
Yeah, I mean-
Because I'm kinda going with some
Man, this has such the reason I keep talking about the production is so great. That's such a corny thing to say in a way and meaningless. But what I mean is like, there's so many. It's just so thick. There's so many cool things happening that if you don't have the production nailed down, it could be just like a sloppy mess of just too much shit happening. Remember you were talking about your rule of thirds? You know,
Hold on.
it's like
I don't want to miss this part. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
There's some lyrical stuff happening here. What are you saying, Peter? What are you saying?
Okay, first of all, I'm talking of the music because I've gotten licensed. Our dear listeners told me
gave
to
you
do that.
permission. They
That's
really
right.
did.
Hey, it's back on.
Hey.
We never know what's happening. No, but the thing is like, this is like Prince was notorious for spending hours, just like you're pressing those buttons for hours, nothing's happening. But the idea of like you can over-engineer, I don't mean the engineering sound, I mean he's just like artistic savvy and material is oozing out of him. You can tell. He
100%.
plays every instrument. He's a talented dude.
You talk about living
and then
a
he's
musical
like,
life.
Yeah, I mean, he's like stuck in, like he doesn't want to leave the studio. He invites people over and you're just like playing. So like he's doing so much. He's got a crazy work ethic, a precision.
He's got a basketball court, you and your friends versus me and the revolution.
Right. So it's like there is the danger of, and then he's got his own playground, the studio available to him at all times. There we go. Hey. But it's such there's such an opportunity for it to be just too much in there. And so he fits a lot in there in terms of like the guitar coming in, the bass line, just there's so much going on, but yet it still works. Like he put, it's like you say, like a Tarantino movie, or it's like, oh, look over here, look here. But you don't have whiplash. The whole thing just like sort of makes sense.
Agreed.
That's production.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I just want to get this great lyric.
She said, sound like a real man to me.
Hell yeah.
Mind if I turn on the radio? Oh, my favorite song, she said, and it was Joni singing. Phone rang.
He puts Joni Mitchell's Help Me, couches it in there from Court and Spark,
Yeah.
which should be on our list.
Yeah. Put it on the list. I tried
Next
to
season. Next
talk
season.
to your boy.
Talk to your boy. All right, that's the Ballad of Dorothy Parker. Next up
that's a deep one there.
is It, which is good. Just another funky banger. But I want to get to, we got a double album here.
How many hits were there on this? I'm trying to remember.
So that's a great question.
That was not one of them.
Not that many, honestly. Like there was.
You Got the Look's got to be one of them.
You Got the Look
for
was
sure. That was big.
Was a big hit for sure.
Sign of the Times.
Sign of the Times was a big hit, and then I think it was.
If I Was Your Girlfriend. That
If I
wasn't
Was Your
big,
Girlfriend,
but
which
that
we're
was,
going to get to. Starfish and Coffee, super unique song, super fun.
It was 7:45, we were all in line to greet the teacher, Miss Kathleen. First was Kevin, then came Lucy, third in line was me. All of us were ordinary compared to Cynthia Rose. She always stood at the back of the line, a smile beneath her nose. Her favorite number was 20.
You know, this album is for outsiders. Like this is an anthem album for outsiders, for people who feel
Freaks
weird
and
and freaky. Yeah, exactly. For freaks and geeks, for sure.
Definitely for people feeling freaky.
Well, the king of freaky here. I mean,
Yeah.
the master of it.
But it was like do your thing, be you.
You be you.
You know, before there was a lot of explaining about that. You know, it was just like Prince was, man. I mean, I remember the first time
He's a revolution. He's a revolution.
That's right. I was like, damn, what is that? Like, what is, like, he's letting his freak flag fly.
I mean, way
freak
ahead
flag
of his
fly.
time.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, musically and other ways. I know we have a lot of It fans. We got a lot of Starfish and Coffee fans, but I do want to get to Slow Love. I love this song so much. This has some D'Angelo.
Oh, for sure.
Just going up the third there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're going to third. I'm going to the third.
Now that you're mine,
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
let's take a
It's told you this is a great album.
So this has Eric Leeds on the saxophone.
Shout out Eric Leeds. I got a chance to meet him and have a coffee with him once, which was fun, with Christian McBride.
Wendy and Lisa on the BVs. Wendy and Melvoin on
This
the
is weird
guitar.
because they had like a falling out. They had so many falling outs, Wendy and Lisa with Prince, but then they're back.
Atlanta Bliss on the trumpet.
Yes. Named because he was living in Atlanta at the time.
Now the orchestration on this.
Jazziest part of the album so far?
I just discovered this in doing research for this episode.
Yeah.
The orchestration on this song and a lot of what Prince did with any kind of strings or any kind of horns was done by the great Claire Fisher.
Such a
Claire
such
Fisher,
a fun fact.
who wrote like some Latin jazz standards like Morning and like this song, Pensativa. This is by Benny Green.
By Claire Fisher.
Well, the song is by
Performed
Claire
by-
Fisher.
yeah.
This recording's by Benny Green. Christian McBride.
Right. Carl Allen.
Allen.
Shout out Carl Allen. Woo.
This is from The Place to Be.
Such a great composer.
What a song. Claire Fisher. I was like, wait, Claire Fisher
Yeah.
worked. I mean, he worked a ton with Prince. Like,
Yeah.
And it's really eye-opening. It's really cool, actually.
I think Claire Fisher did some arranging, I want to say for Michael
He
Jackson.
did some arranging
too.
for
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
Yeah,
as well. Yeah,
Yeah, great arranger.
The more you learn.
Yeah.
And
The
then we have
more
two
you
more
know.
two more tracks on the, I guess the end of side 2, disc 1. I don't even know how to describe.
Which version
it.
are we looking at?
Of the 2020. This is Hot Thing. This is incredible.
Yeah, the end of the B side of the first LP.
I mean, we're heavy into the FM synthesis era here.
Hot thing, Belly 21. Hot thing, looking for big fun. Hot
I want to know, how did
thing.
this only hit number 6 on the, I want to know 1 through 5
Yeah.
on the US Billboard 200 at this time. I want to know every 1 through 5 that beat this album out. That would be interesting.
And not to
No shade, I'm just saying.
no shade. So next after that, the last song on the disc 1 in the version is Forever My Life. Also beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Such a unique sounding album.
Yeah. The diversity on this album is kind of crazy.
Insane.
Man's life, he gets tired, fooling around, juggling hearts in a 3-ring circus. Someday drive a body down to the ground. I never imagined that love would rain on me and make me wanna settle down.
Well, you're 29 now,
Baby,
Prince.
it's true. I think I do.
And then kicking off side 3, disc 2,
Yeah.
is this masterpiece.
Here we are, folks. The dream we all dream of. Boy versus girl.
Shout out Sheila E.
Yes.
on the percussion and Sheena Easton on
We're
the
going to be hearing
vocals.
some more from Sheila E.
Walked in, I woke up. I've never seen a pretty girl look so tough, baby. You got that look. I color you peach and black, color me taking her back. Crucial. I think I want you. You got the look.
Sheena Easton.
You got the hook. Sure enough to be cooking my book. Your face is jamming. Your body's hecka slamming.
Your body's hecka slamming.
If love is good, let's get to rapping.
This is a good video.
You got the look. You got the look.
Kind of an awkward end of it.
Do you have it or you do?
The look.
This is a killer video.
What the took.
I I was all about this video.
I was just to make up your face, baby. Closing time.
Prince, like,
Everybody's inspected.
like he had Sheena Easton, when he had Vanity, like when he featured these different women, like they all ended up like looking and singing and acting like him. Like everybody, Wendy and Lisa, Eric Lee, well,
all the
maybe not
keyboard
Eric Lee.
players, all the keyboard players.
Dr.
end up just-
Fink.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
But he did. Sheena Easton was like, she kind of was like, anyway, I digress.
I want to go to an interview here from
80s
19...
were a crazy time, my friend.
Oh, yeah, they were. This is from 1989. What do you know about the Arsenio Hall show?
Well,
What do we know about the Dog Pound?
shout out.
What do you know about
Mike Wolf?
Mike Wolf?
Yeah.
What do you know about Mike Wolf? What do you know
Carrie
about-
Lynn Carrington. Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Yeah.
This is Miles Davis, 1989, on the Arsenio Hall show, talking about Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you like Prince too?
Oh yeah, I love Prince. Prince is a genius. He can do everything. And that word is used a lot, you know.
Yeah.
But I look at Prince the same way I looked at Charlie Chaplin. It's just nothing he couldn't be, you know.
He meant Charlie Parker, right?
He's, you know, like he's a product of James Brown and Marvin Gaye, Sly.
Oh,
Yep, sure.
There's nothing he can't do. And he used to tell me, I said, Prince, you must feel good when you wake up as another person.
So I wanted to play that
He
clip.
like that, you know, he can work, he's another person.
Camille.
yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you?
So with that's a great Miles Davis moment. He's sitting next to Sigourney Weaver on that couch.
Can we talk about Arsenio's interviewing skills? That was actually one of his better ones, man. Talk about
Man.
things that maybe didn't age great. Man, he had some great guests though. And he did some
Arsenio
great.
was he was
a great
vibe.
presenter. It was a vibe.
We would stay up and watch Arsenio. It was like a
He was a very agreeable interviewer.
So I mean, little sidetrack here,
Yeah.
but you know, we would stay up when I was a little kid and watch Johnny Carson with my
Yeah.
parents, right?
Yeah.
And Johnny Carson was an old man when I was a kid.
yeah.
And
That proves it. I just read a thing. It said, if you can remember Johnny Carson being on the television,
Yeah.
then you're Gen X or older.
well, sue me, I'm Gen X or older. I can remember Johnny Carson being on the television, but he was an old man. I thought it was funny, and I could see why my parents liked him. My dad loved Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
But when the Arsenio Hall show
It was a
started,
revolution.
and he was having artists we were listening to
Yep.
and actors we were into.
That's true.
And athletes and stuff. I was just like, it was for us. Like, it was for
Yeah.
our generation. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It was just like a late night show for young people. I was even a little too young for, like, David Lee Letterman was weird
Yeah.
and everybody loved him. And I love all those guys too. But like, man, there's something about Arsenio Hall that felt like, oh, like this is for young people.
Yeah,
This is
it
for the
was.
youth. It was.
And it came and went fast. I mean, it was
It kinda
like
did. I
It was
don't
like
know
a
why.
meteor, you know.
Yeah.
It just, but he was just always.
He was great. He was hilarious.
Yeah,
And-
he was. He was just always like just so much adoration that he had for every
yeah.
guest. You know?
Yeah. Things that make you go.
Yeah.
What was it? Things that make you go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shout out
We
our
leaving
come
that
on
part
the
in?
show, Arsenio. Leaving that part in.
He had some good jazz folks on there. I mean, Miles Davis was.
Miles Davis
you
is
know,
sitting on the couch with Sigourney Weaver. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So after that is a very good and very interesting song by
Yeah.
Camille, Prince's androgynous alter ego. This is If I Was Your Girlfriend.
This is great.
We're not going to play all of it.
Yeah.
Look at the bag you saw here, ladies.
Maybe we won't play all of it. I don't know.
That's good. Ooh, that bass line.
But even this is a little ahead of its time. This, to me, feels like 91.
Yeah.
And I know it's 87.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Something about it feels like
Would you remember?
Wesley Snipes. Like, it feels like, you know what I mean? It feels like
Right.
that era of
Right,
like,
right.
the way things looked and felt.
Yeah.
Kind of incredible. He's always a one step ahead, Prince.
When I was your man.
Yeah.
If I was your best friend, would you let me take care of you? do all the things that only a best friend can. Only best friends can.
It's so crazy. There's a lot going on in this song. And there's a lot of play with all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I mean, just and musically, just always in the pocket. After that is Strange Relationship.
Now we're back in the 80s.
Fully.
I guess you know me well. I don't like winter, but I seem to get a kick out of doing you cold. Oh, what the hell? You always surrender.
Yeah.
What's this strange relationship that we hold on to? Baby, I just can't stand to see you happy. More than that, I hate to see you sad. Honey, if you left me, I just might do something.
Killer.
Strange Relationship. After that, I could never take the place of your man. One of these kind of.
Yeah. I don't remember this song at all on this record.
Me neither.
Yeah.
The Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Black day, stormy night. No love, no hope in sight. Don't cry, he is coming. Don't die without knowing the cross. Ghettos to the left of us, flowers to the right. There'll be bread for all of us if we can just bear the cross. Sweet song of salvation, a pregnant mother sings. She lives in starvation. Her children need all that she brings. We all have our problems, some big, some are small. Soon all of our problems
Such a unique track.
will
Forgot about that
be taken by the cross.
Wonderful thing to do at the album. After that, now, so the album ends. The last two songs are amazing.
I think this is we're getting to my favorite part, my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah. This is Peter's favorite part.
Should we jump up to should we start some categories? Because these are going to feature prominently.
Yeah, let's start some categories. So, what is your Desert Island track?
My Desert Island track is actually is the very last track, Adore. Man. I'm on the desert island. I'm not alone. The artist is with me. To me, this is classic, like, throughout his... Oh. It's just everything that Prince kills. It's not his weirdest. This is Quiet Stormish, R&B jams. Horns killing.
till the end of time. I'll be there for you. You own my heart and mind.
Some voodoo vibes.
Very voodoo. Very voodoo.
God one day struck me blind.
Man.
Beauty I still see. Love's too weak to define just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you, I knew you were the one.
Man, you could listen to this every day and it'd be like fine stuff, but it's comfortable. It's like a nice little fleece hugging you, you know?
Telling you just
Like a Patagonia quarter zip?
It's a little bit, yeah. Not quite as bro-ish as that, but it's got all the prints, like
Got some
this
sitar
just
up in there.
sounds, and it's almost like you can't tell. Like this could almost be Prince from almost the beginning to the end, like
For sure.
any time it is. So I love it. I love going out on. It's such a great closer track. That's my Desert Island. What you got?
I've got the Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
That's great too. That was my. That was probably would have been my next.
What's your apex moment?
Okay, so the track before this, It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night. I think this could be a quibble bit as well, although I don't think like this is the only track with the Revolution on. It's from a live concert in '86 in Paris at the Le Zenith, which is a really cool venue I've been at. And the whole like, you know, so it's Sheila E., it's the whole gang, the whole band. This is the only thing with like really demonstrably like drums, acoustic drums the whole time. There's probably some program stuff thrown in there. This is why I love it. Oh, hello.
Man, have you seen those live videos of Prince and the Revolution?
Yeah.
The stage show?
Yes.
You know, they rehearsed, before they go out on tour, they would rehearse for like a month.
Yeah.
In a warehouse.
All rehearsal pancakes. That's it. Rehearsals, pancakes.
Do yourself a favor and
Yeah.
go watch some Prince and the Revolution live.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. We used to be a real society.
Yeah.
With real artists.
Yeah, I know.
It's unbelievable.
Shout out Dr. Fink on the keys and co-composer of this too.
Dr. Funkenstein.
Dr. Fink. Keyboardist. Ahead of his time with the mask and the scrubs. Man, the horns on here.
So this is your apex
My
moment.
apex moment. So if you want to, I hate to say this to jump ahead, but where is it? Like around 450 or so. But this is the thing. This all the way from that point to the end. Can we pump it? Can we jam it? Sorry. Chicken grease. Sheila E. on congas.
That's
A little
unbelievable.
voodoo band.
Unbelievable. Maybe this is my apex moment too. Oh
Man,
my
it just
God.
gets better though. Like to me, the apex is from here all the way to the end. Sit back, strap in. Strap in.
I love the OEO from Wizard of Oz.
Yes, yeah. Sheila E. rapping. Table and chair point.
She literally phoning it in right
She's
now?
phoning it in. She's phoning it in. Man, her time though on that.
Man, I saw Sheila E. last year here at the Sheldon. She still is unbelievable. Her band, shout out Oakland.
Yeah.
Man.
But she's on the telephone a couple days before this was released, I believe they added this in. Because they were just jamming. She laid it down on the phone. But check out when the bass starts. Who's this on bass? Mark Brown.
Wait, so they added that they added that over the live track,
they
her
laid
on
it
the
over.
phone.
Yeah, from like a year later.
Damn.
They recorded over the phone. Atlanta Bliss on the trumpet. Dr. Fink. Or maybe that was Fink.
Yeah, we got Bobby Z on the drums, Sheila E. on the congas.
Check out. Yeah. So this is very like gospel. Start walking, right? They got the whole band, the whole audience singing backgrounds. Woo!
Miko Weaver, Wendy Melvoin on the guitar, Brown Mark on the bass, keyboards, Lisa Coleman, Dr. Fink, Eric Leeds on the saxophone, Atlanta Bliss on the trumpet.
Shout out Atlanta.
Jill Jones on the vocals.
Woo!
Oh. Yeah, Atlanta and Eric are locked in, man.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just the whole thing. So it's a weird. It's a little bit. What can I say? My quibble bit too? No, we're not there yet.
Yeah,
this is gonna come up as this is both my apex moment and my quibble bit.
I'm changing that to my apex moment as well.
What?
It was gonna be the help me insert, but this is better.
Yeah.
Bespoke playlist title. What do you got?
Get lost in the wonderful world of that dude.
Get lost in the wonderful world of that dude. So we're on.
This is gonna be all Prince.
You're on Apple Music or Spotify, wherever you are listening to music.
Yeah.
And you see a playlist, and it says, "Get lost in the wonderful world of that dude."
Yeah, that. The THAT are all capitalized. That.
And it's this album. What else is on the album?
It's all Prince.
Oh.
Well, there's a couple of the artists, like the artist formerly known as Prince, and then the artist, and then yeah. But this album, I feel like this is the first Prince album of many that came after this, not necessarily consecutively, but where you could get lost in it, right? I mean, this one's in particular because of the different versions now and how they're presented. But I mean, really, like, there's such a world in there. Like, we're away from the story from the beginning to the end because there's so much there. There's like, even though this is live, there's a bunch of like added vocals and like overdubs, the rap from Sheila E on that. And then, so there's just it's a wonderful world that's so, I mean, think about that and The Cross right next to each other. Those two tracks, that's like polar opposites. They shouldn't work, right? And in a way, that's a little bit, my quibble bit is like, does it work? But anyway, we'll get to that.
So
what's your bespoke playlist?
My bespoke playlist.
I'm glad you asked.
Is
are you working on the job here, man? Are you doing Are you reading the doctor's manual as you're doing an operation?
No, it's home. No, I was just doing a little research.
Okay.
It's home recorded hits. Home recorded hits. So much of this was home recorded.
Yeah.
Of just Prince in a room with an engineer.
Except what we just listened to.
Except for what we just listened to. But
10,000
so much of it. There's a rich history of this, right? So there's like Stevie doing this from Music of My Mind, that great run, doing a lot of everything, right? McCartney too, Paul McCartney's second solo album.
Michael Jackson, I mean, they're kind of demos.
Those home demos
but they're close there, right?
Even people like Bon Iver from modern times who like would go to a cabin and just record this, for Emma long ago.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Ludwig van.
We don't know that he didn't. We just can't find
You
them.
can't prove that he didn't.
The lost tapes.
So quibble bits. What are your quibble bits?
My quibble bits is that this thing is all over the place, but that's a
it's
feature.
The charm of it, and it's also like,
but more so than any of the albums before it. I feel like
true.
But I'm also like, that's what makes it so great and unique. So it's not a real quibble bit. Also, maybe like the program drums, as I always am like, but this is some of the most sophisticated, soulful, badass use of a Lynn drum and the other stuff. So I mean, it's fantastic. But I'm always like, it's always a little bit of a release, and that's why it's an apex moment when we get to the live.
I know.
The one live track, except the deluxe version, which has a bunch of live stuff.
My quibble bit is similar. It's like it's part of what makes the record unique and good. And I don't know if my suggestion to change it would make it better. But when I hear this. And then I hear this. I think I'd rather hear this.
Right, but they're both Prince. I mean, they're both
not musically or whatever.
Yeah.
Songwriting,
Exactly.
like the songwriting here is amazing, but the production go down quality wise a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it feels. I am such a, I'm a sucker for the 70s.
Yeah,
You
and
know
you
I'm a
like that
sucker for the
clean,
I do
tight, organic kind of sound.
like it was recorded in space.
Yeah, yeah.
Vacuum of space.
Yeah.
And so all of this wet digital stuff
Yeah.
is not my jam.
And this was early digital, so
and
it
honestly,
wasn't.
we were talking about the millennials. I think this is what keeps the millennials
Why are
away.
you talking quietly?
Because they're all around us, Peter.
They're creepy. They're shape shifting all around us.
But man, I don't know. But also it's like the production, the wet.
The quibble bit
digital
is that
stuff.
you like his earlier albums more.
No, it's not.
Oh God, no.
No,
The
I think
the production.
The production, I think, is the production better on those earlier albums than the ones like post Purple Rain? Even
I don't know. There
even
was-
Parade. I just love that dry.
That's clean as a
Clean.
German Autobahn, right?
Yeah, and then like, then this is great. It's great. I don't know. It's just the difference
Yeah.
between like a more sort of like, dry, recorded in, like a Nashville
Right.
vacuum.
Yeah.
And then this, which just has like a bunch of, I don't know. That's my.
It's fair.
It's
No,
a
that's fair.
small quibble.
That's why they're called quibble bits.
Snobometer. What do you got?
Snobometer. This is a hard one. I might have to reevaluate. Let me hear what you have first, because that may influence mine.
I'm going 5.
So you've become me.
What are you talking about?
5. Remember, I was always 5 on the Snobometer.
How are you giving me shit about being 5 when you were 5 for like 12 hours?
I just
in a
said
row?
you're becoming me, and you're like, how is that?
Maybe. But I think this is a legit 5.
I'm
because
going 3, but go ahead.
I think it was obviously a hit album.
Yeah.
But man, if it's not like, again, like not as like, it's not Purple Rain, right? It's
Right.
not as the most
That'd be a
fun.
1.
That would be a 1.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's maybe it is a 3. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I went. I'm like, it's definitely not a 1 or a 10 or anything, but I went 3 because it's more towards this. I still like a lot of like, at the time, radio friendly, because of how he prepped it, because of how the world of pop music was, and the fully crossed over the whole thing. And it's also, you can't be like, you know what it is too? I think Prince is such a unique artist in that, like, if it's going to really be snobby, like a 5 or above, I mean, there's some snobby, like, if you want to go down a interesting rabbit hole, a freaky rabbit hole, go to there's like a Prince, it's like a Prince archive website. It looks like it's like the website was created in like 1998, but it's still updated. But it has like information about everything he's ever recorded, unreleased thing, all that Madhouse stuff, the Japanese stuff, the bootleg. Like, there's so much snobby stuff about Prince that I'm like, this couldn't be considered the snobby, anywhere close to the snobbiest. But it's not Purple Rain, so I go 3.
Accoutrements. Oh wait, sorry, no, I skipped one. Is it better than Kind of
No.
Blue? No, it is not.
No. Do you question for you though?
Or is it better? Sorry, this is one where maybe it's like, is it better than Intervisions?
No.
No.
I mean, I would put. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you put is Intervisions better than KOB?
Yes.
Like, which would you? Yeah. So that's almost like a higher.
In my
bar.
opinion. I mean, this is all subjective.
Yeah.
Accoutrements. What do you got?
Well, which version? The original cover. I mean, I would give like a 7 or an 8. I mean, attractive young lady with the heart, but like, I don't even know at this point. Like, there's a whole generation that don't know that cover, right? There's the whatever Spotify and Apple Music, and then there's the deluxe version, which is a little bit different. Some of that stuff was Prince authorized. Actually, I'm gonna go 8 because I love like the what do you call this font here with the, and he's already got the symbol going. Well, no, that's the peace symbol.
Drip font? I actually don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, what do you got?
I got a 10 because all things Prince are accoutrement 10. I mean, the guy is down to every detail of his purple jumpsuit. Perfect. You know what I'm saying?
But
He
that's not
cares
the
about
cover.
all
But
of it.
this is the cover for that we're going by.
Accoutrements doesn't just mean cover. It means
doesn't?
the whole ouvre of the situation.
No, that's,
of course
we're
it
gonna
does.
have to revisit that.
Of course it does.
You could have sent me a Slack message on that, my friend. What do you have up next?
I have the Fine Young Cannibals, The Raw and the Cooked, which was released in January of 1988, just because I feel like they really made a big meal out of the Sign of the Times. The Fine Young Cannibals.
Well, that would be a big wah though if that's your up next.
Are you kidding me? You
I love the meal. The dessert sucks. No, but it's
Well, she drives me crazy.
But that would be a fall off, especially after that one track, probably.
They owe Prince a check after this.
Of course. I've got Purple Rain up next because I'm maybe a little bit of a backwards look, but we're in the Prince. I mean, like, that's literally what I'd probably listen to next.
Yeah, that's
I'd be in Prince mode.
It's a great call.
Yeah, it's a challenge. That's an edgy call, isn't it?
It's super edgy, not unexpected. You want to read us out, Peter?
FYC, Fine Young Cannibal. Yes, I would, as a matter of fact. I'm Adam Manis. No, I'm Peter Martin. I'm reading what it says. Thank you to producer, editor, and drummer Caleb Kirby, sound engineer Sam Mole, videographer Andrew Steven, that's his government name, designer Ian Martin, producer Liz James, depending on where you're coming from, and a very special thank you to Bob DeBoo on bass.
Yeah.
This is our season finale, but
It's
we
our
got.
season
Do we know what
finale.
we have next week? We don't know. Something.
Well, I'm going to be doing a. No, this is a little teaser for.
Are you trusting me?
No, I'm going to be doing a little.
Are you sure we want to say that?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm dropping an episode where I'm going to be talking about the best jazz albums that have come out in 2025. Like some of my favorite stuff that has come out, some new stuff that is. There's some good music on this. Actually, there's a couple albums on there that we're going to be listening to in the next season. So, yeah.
Okay.
So some of the best jazz albums of 2025, so that you can end your year listening to some really good music.
Well, check back here Monday to find out. Until next time.
You'll hear it.